there! So this month I want to talk to you about paper pumpkin. I love paper pumpkin, the concept of paper pumpkin. When it very first came out, I did an hour-long training on it and was so very passionate about the business concept behind paper pumpkin. A monthly recurring subscription is a very strong business model. Magazines have been doing it for eons and for years, and newspapers, and it's a very viable business option. And it's something that we've not had in the stamping industry. Now, some demonstrators have been very ingenuitive and have come up with membership sites and other subscriptions that are the same concept. But now everybody can do it. After Paper Pumpkin started, I think the company wasn't doing a real good job on the actual kits themselves. And so we lost a lot of members and we lost a lot of faith in the actual program. Since then, in the past year, things have really changed with Paper Pumpkin. Let me share you some figures that Stampin' Up! Has shared with us, and some that I might have actually gotten from an inside source when I was at one of my meetings at the company. That when Paper Pumpkin very first came out, within the first 4 months, they had over 34,000 subscribers. That blew their mind. But then pretty soon after, they dropped it down into about 18,000. And they were actually happy with that. Their goal with Paper Pumpkin to start off with was to probably have only about 16,000 members, so they were already exceeding their goal. I, of course, was so concerned with the drop-off of that, and they said that they weren't, that they anticipated a lot of people signing up, especially demonstrators, and then dropping. Since then, Paper Pumpkin went over a large overhaul. They realized that even us as demonstrators and avid crafters could really still love Paper Pumpkin, and we can attract some new customers with that. So over a year ago, they introduced photopolymer stamps into the Paper Pumpkin monthly subscription. And what that did was it lessened the cost of the stamp set that's included so that they could then beef up the rest of it. And they have done that exactly. The kits are extremely, they're so much better than they used to be. And not every single one is, through the roof, but there are certainly enough that are really cute that keep people wanting to get them every single month. The company themselves have also done a phenomenal job with their marketing, their training. There's Paper Pumpkin boot camps, and there is a material that we can actually use to help us get Paper Pumpkin subscribers. So let me tell you why I'm teaching about it now. I trained it on my team last month, and I actually had a guest speaker for my training business on it a couple months ago. Finally I have found a pocket of demonstrators who have been using Paper Pumpkin as a pretty hefty source of sales in their business. I've actually seen success with it. I'm not a believer in anything until I actually see it, and I'm seeing is believing. So I know people who have 30, 40, 50 subscribers, even one that has over 150 Paper Pumpkin subscribers. This can be a very viable option in your business. The best part about it is it's so easy. This is an option for people no matter how busy you are. If you don't want to be a business salesperson, if you don't want to do demonstrations, if you don't want to do big classes or online work, you don't have to. Every single one of you, even if you are just beginning, you can use Paper Pumpkin in your business as a very substantial part. Now there's a couple things to it to make that happen. They don't just get it by talking about those kind of numbers by just talking about it every once in a while. You have to actually focus on it to get those kind of results. And every one of you can focus on it. This is not going to add a very much workload to your already busy monthly schedule. So let me tell you some real things that you can do to focus on Paper Pumpkin and put it into your business so it's in there on a consistent basis. I know I've been talking to you guys now for almost 2 years, and you probably know in almost every single video I use the word consistent, and this is very true with Paper Pumpkin as well. First of all, you have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber yourself in order to be able to get the kits in and make them up. Do you have to make up all of them? No. You have to make up at least 1 or 2 so you have samples and you can take pictures. And then you can take those and then you can do a video on it, do a video putting it together. Don't do videos? It's okay. Stampin' Up! Does a video on the paper pumpkin kit every single month that you can use. By focusing on it, you need to commit that every single month you are going to market for paper pumpkin several times, at least twice a month. Once after you get your kit to entice everybody that hasn't gotten it yet and to support the people who have gotten it. And then you're also going to do at least one more email about right now, about a few days before the 10th of the month, because it's a timed thing. In order to get that month's paper pumpkin, they have to sign up before the 10th. What can you do in between to keep your members there? You have to support them, otherwise they're going to drop. They can cancel at any time. So you have to give them a reason why they love getting their paper pumpkin box every single month. Number one, you have to, of course, open your own and make the sample that's in there. They're very quick, they're very easy. You can, again, take pictures of that or a video of that, and so you can share that with your members. Encourage them to do the same thing, to open their box and make what's there, or even be creative and make something different if they want to. So where do they share this at? Start your own Paper Pumpkin Facebook group. Start off with, if you have 6 members, or and add them as they come, and then you can share pictures you find on Pinterest. You can share the videos that you see from Stampin' Up! You can share lots of different ideas. They do not have to all be your own, but you want them getting alternative ideas to use with the stamp set and maybe even the supplies that they have. Let them know how valuable it is that even once their paper is gone, that they still have that stamp set. And show them other product that they might want to use with what they get. That will help encourage more orders down the road. So you need to support them all month long. At least 2 emails, a separate site that you can, a Facebook group is awesome to do that with, or just email them this information. But you need to get them, keeping them stamping and keeping them excited all month long about their paper pumpkin box. Now, how do you get new subscribers? Oh my gosh. Number one, social media. Use Facebook, use Twitter, use Instagram. Take pictures of you opening your box, and then on every single one of them, you want to have your paper pumpkin link. Did you know that every one of you has your own paper pumpkin link that you can use your own URL code? You go to the Stampin' Up! Website, you go to Be in the Know, click on that link, you click on the paper pumpkin link, and at the bottom of that page, it'll say this is your own URL code. So when you post that, people will join directly with you. So that's pretty cool to know. So in every Facebook post that you do, and your pages and in your groups, you can post that. Show the thing and have them join. Let them know that they can get a box in the mail of creativity and fun for only $19.95 a month. You can do it for you, for your grandchildren, for your own daughters. Give it as a gift to a sister-in-law. But this is a wonderful gift-giving idea, or just get one for yourself, or do both so you can actually make them together. I have a lot of people who purchase these as gifts for their grandchildren or even for their own children to be able to use throughout the summer months. Take it with them on tournaments, on trips, on dancing weekends. It is so portable, and everything they need is in there except for adhesive, so they have to throw in their adhesive. I have a lot of campers who like to take them camping because it's too hard to bring your whole stamp room with you. But when you get bored or you want something to do, you've got your boxes there to be able to work on. So, what else can you do? Okay, so post it on Facebook, post it on social media, put it in your blog, put it in an email, use the electronics out there on a consistent basis. Don't just do it one time and expect you're going to have results. It's something that you have to do a couple times in a month, every single month. Remember, these people who have those kind of numbers, they focus on it and they continue to support it in their business. The next thing is maybe every month or every other month, you could have a paper pumpkin party or a pumpkin party or whatever you want to call it. It's kind of fun to have the orange theme. Your invitation can have a little pumpkin on the front. We've got lots of pumpkin stamps, or you can make a pumpkin from using the 3 ovals, wide ovals, and putting them together. So make a cute pumpkin invitation and then invite people to come to a paper pumpkin party. Now what do you do there? I believe it's very, very important to charge for them to come to this. at least, I would charge $10, and they get to come and make 2 or 3 paper pumpkin projects. So this is where you're going to pull out some of your old ones. It's okay if they're making past paper pumpkin. Pick your favorite ones, the ones that are really cute, and they get to choose which ones they want to make. So put out about 4 or 5 or 6 different ones, and at 4 or 5 or 6 different stations, and let them know they can pick any 3 that they want to for their $10. Now here's the kicker. If they sign up to be a part of Paper Pumpkin that night, then they get to get their $10 back. We just want subscribers. And the paper pumpkin that you're offering them are ones that you have left over in your kit, so you're not using them anyway. Or you can buy a refill pack for $9.95. So if you're doing one of the card kits that has 8 cards or 10 cards, you're paying like $1 a card, and you're getting $5 back from that. You can also invite current Paper Pumpkin subscribers to come and bring a friend and give them a special gift for bringing a friend, but they can bring their own box and they can work on it. That's awesome to have them there, because that shows other people how much fun this person's having, what her kit looks like, and that's really going to help you to get more subscribers that way. The reason why I think it's important to charge is because it gives the kits value. So if you're doing 3 projects for $10, what's that showing them is that, if I buy this kit and there's 8 projects in there, my gosh, that's worth like over $30, and I get it for $19.95. Plus I get the stamp set, and I get to get the little stamp pads to keep all the time. So now they're thinking that Paper Pumpkin is a really good value, and that's important. And remember, you can give it to them for free if and when that they subscribe or they buy a pre-subscription. Now let me tell you, I much prefer them actually joining the actual monthly subscription, because that encourages them and that will keep them doing a little bit every single month. I did a lot of the prepaids during Celebration, and I found it a little awkward and hard to get people to join back in. So I think it's better just to get them right on there that monthly so they get it every single month. So focus on that if you can. Now if you're watching this in August or September, right now Stampin' Up! Is offering them their first month at half price. So right now if you ran your Paper Pumpkin night for $10 and then you gave it back to them when they subscribed, basically they can take that $10 and they can subscribe. So Paper Pumpkin parties, put it on social media, and put it on email. You do those 3 things consistently and you will get subscribers. Now 2 more things. Why do I love Paper Pumpkin? It's perfect for a hobbyist. It's perfect for a new demonstrator to help them meet their minimums without any pressure or any work. They can simply have 6 members plus themselves, and now they have enough to keep themselves active every single quarter. And on the new career plan, if you do 1,800 CSV rolling sales, you get to earn the 25% instant income and not 20%. Those 7 Paper Pumpkin subscribers will give her the him or her the $1,800 in sales that they need. So it's a very viable business option for a hobbyist, a brand new demonstrator, or someone who wants to work towards getting 50 or 60 subscribers. What it takes is you focusing on it. The other thing I love is that it is truly a very sound business model and business trend right now. How many of you have heard of the makeup in a box that comes every single month? There's doggy treats in a box. There are, scrapbooking industry has been doing layouts that come every month for years. And sometimes theirs are $40 to $45. So our price point is very affordable, and it is truly a tried and true business model that you can adapt into your business. So Paper Pumpkin can live happily with your business model that you're running right now. Okay, I hope I've given you lots of ideas and motivation to go out there and set up a plan to promote Paper Pumpkin on a consistent basis. It is a great business. Now Stampin' Up! Told us that they have almost 80,000 subscribers. It's doing very, very well. And so that even goes to show you that over the course of time, it is only improving and it's growing. So get on that bandwagon and join it as well.